So the question, Rabotai, and we finish here, what does it mean uledovka bo? The Gemara say, how can you be attached to Hashem? Hashem is a fire. Can you be attached to the fire? Can you even come near the fire? If the earth will go 1% closer to the sun, in a second we'll all burn out. Or 1% further away, we will freeze to death. Hashem placed the earth from unlimited amount of options, trillions of trillions of trillions of trillions of options, here. There's endless amount of options. There's only one out of them that the world could survive. Where it was placed. Any other option, we either burn or die or freeze in a second. The only place that we can live is where the earth was placed. And there's still some fools who say, I don't believe in God. Everything was made by a random explosion. Some of them runs the world, these clowns. We have to take orders from them. Think about it. So the Gemara asks, how can you stick to Hashem? Uledovka bo? How? The Gemara, and I'm mamash finishing now, the Gemara say, there was a rabbi, his name was Shimon Amsoni. He taught in his yeshiva, his student, a rule in the Torah. Every time the Torah say et, it comes to include someone else. Kabed et avicha ve'et imecha, respect your father and your mother. You could have said, kabed et avicha ve'imecha. Why does it say ve'et imecha? It's an extra word, not necessary. To include your older brother. You have to respect your older brother. So he started to go in every time the Torah say et. This et is to include this. This et to include that. This et to include this. Until he came to this verse. Et Hashem Elokecha tira. Fear your God. Et. Fear who else? It's supposed to be include someone else. We have et in a verse. Et Hashem Elokecha tira. He could have said Hashem Elokecha tira without et. We would still understand it perfectly. The fact that it say et, it means it comes to include someone else. Rav Shimon Amsoni was a very honest rabbi, not a manipulator. And he said to his student, I apologize, forget everything I taught you. It's incorrect. They said, Rabbi. He said, because every pasuk I explained beautifully. But when it comes to this verse, fear your God, that means that you have to fear someone else. That's against the Torah. You should not fear anyone but God. Fearing another entity, it's heresy. So what should we do? Everything we learn, erase. The same way Hashem will give us a reward for learning, even though we were incorrect, but we try to learn the truth of the Torah. So we get a reward for it. The same way He will give us a reward for stopping and admitting that we were wrong. That's also high level, to be honest. I was wrong. Forget what I just taught you. Later Rabbi Akiva came and taught everything that Shimon Amsoni taught. When he came to this pasuk, Et Hashem Elokecha tira, they asked him, who else you should fear besides God? He said to them, all the Talmidei Chachamim. Every knowledgeable person in Torah, it's like a little God. You have to fear Him just like you fear God. When He comes in, you stand, just like the Torah comes out. When He talks, you are quiet. When He comes to sell His merchandise, you close your booth. When He says something, you're not allowed to contradict Him. When we walk in the street, you let Him walk first. When He comes to get in, you open the door for Him. When He needs money, you run to give Him any amount you can. Rabbi, what do you need? When He needs wine for Kiddush Avdalah, you give Him your own wine. Everything He needs, you treat Him just like you're a servant of the king. Not for Him, not for His beautiful eyes, for Hashem. Because Hashem loves him the most in the world, because he put 20, 30, 40 years of his life to learn Torah. He now has control and knowledge in the Torah. He teaches Torah. And that's the special unit of Hashem. Loving him, it's a sign that I love you. Fearing him, it's fearing you. I don't fear him because of his hair, because of his beard, because of his nice long coat. That's what I'm fearing. I only fear him because he has full knowledge. Gemara, Halacha, Musar, lecture, Shiurim, knowledge. Give advice to people, tell them what to do, what not to do. Save people's life every day. So me, fearing him, fear out of respect, not I fear him that he will punch me. Fear him not to mess with him, not to upset him. Upsetting him meaning I have a problem with Hashem. Just like the boss bring a manager and say to the workers, you have a problem with him, you have a problem with me, not with him. Someone will insult him, will not obey his rules, will disrespect him. I will get one complaint for him about anyone here is done. Why? Who is he? It's not him, it's me. I put him here instead of me. I have to be here and run the show. I'm not going to come and run the show for you. So who did I put to run the show? The rabbis, the people who know Torah, the dayanim, the chachamim. If you disrespect them, that means you don't love my Torah, you don't appreciate. It gets much, much worse when they admire all these fools in baseball, football, basketball. They're going to fight to touch some idiot that knows how to shoot a ball or to throw a ball into the net. If you're going to get, one person told me they have a special thing that they protect their teeth. One of them threw it out. The person ran and picked it up with all the germs and sold it for $20,000. Because he was a mouth of this genius that knows how to shoot the basketball. So when you respect such people and the rabbis are nothing for you, you definitely do not keep uledofkabo. Ledofkabo, to be attached to the Chachamim, the Gemara brings a list of things. Fear the Talmidei Chachamim. It means Shimon HaAmsoni was right all along. When he came to Hashem, he didn't know what does it come to include. Until Baruch Hashem Rabbi Akiva came and said, uledofkabo. בית השם אלוקיך תירא, לירא מהתלמידי חכמים. The Gemara says, someone that respects the תלמידי חכמים, his children have much higher chance to be תלמידי חכמים. Someone that doesn't have boys, only girls, and he respects the חכמים, his daughters will marry תלמידי חכמים. Everything in the end is measure for measure. Everything in the end is measure for measure.